Hello guys, welcome back to Code for Bio channel. In this channel we will discuss various bioinformatics analysis tools and hands-on projects on various topics such as NGS, microarray and in silico predictions. So if you like this content, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. So we are starting our new playlist in which we cover basic Linux command in Ubuntu terminal. बिफोर वी स्टार्टिंग दिस वीडियो जिन्होंने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है वो जाके सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को एंड तक ज़रूर देखिए और कमेंट करके बताइए कि आपको वीडियो कैसी लगी। और हाँ, किसी को किसी और कोई टॉपिक समझना हो बायोइन्फॉर्मेटिक्स रिलेटेड या बायोटेक रिलेटेड, उस पर हैंड्स ऑन वीडियो चाहिए किसी टूल से रिलेटेड, सो आप कमेंट करके मुझे ज़रूर बताइएगा। आई विल डेफिनेटली मेक द वीडियो ऑन दैट। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर वीडियो। So today we are about to discuss basic Linux Ubuntu commands by which you can work in Ubuntu operating system and how to use these commands and start working in terminal. This helps in bioinformatics data analysis tools installation and processing of various biology data, visualizations, etc. First we open the terminal. If you want to check the date, we use date command. See, Saturday 2 July 2022, and it also gives the time. If we want to check the calendar, we can type CAL calendar. Our next command is uptime. It gives the information about how long your system has been running together with the current time, the number of users with running sessions, the system load averages for the past 1, 5 and 15 minutes. And it can also filter the information displayed at once depending on your specified options. If you want to check the information about the user, so you can just type who am I and it also gives the displays the username of the current user. And if you want to know the information about the system, so you just type name. It's a Linux system. Uname and it gives some detailed information about the this. If Linux aka 5.03 generic. For the detailed system information, you just type uname -a. It gives you the detailed about the system information. If you want to know the CPU information, we just type cat space proc space CPU info. It gives the information about the CPU, like which processor I'm working, how many processor I have, processor 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and vendor ID, Intel model name, which Intel Xenon I am using, CPU family, okay. So it gives the detailed information about the CPU info. And if you want to know the how much memory my computer has, so you just type cat space proc space mem info. It gives me the information about the memory, total number of memory, free memory, memory available, buffer, cache, active, inactive, like all this. With df command, we use to display information related to the file system about the total number of spaces and the available spaces we have. So with the df, you can see the udev one block used, how much space I already use, available space, use percentage and mounted on. So we just type df -h so that we can read in GBs. 32 GB size I'm having, 916 GB size on this, 69% I already use. Our next command is du command. With this command, it allows a user to gain disk usage information quickly. It is best applied to specific directories and allow how many variations for customizing the output to meet your needs. Our next command is free command. With this command, you know the output of a summary of my RAM usage, including total, use, free, shared, and available RAM. Like this, we can go with the free minus h with the readable form. My memory is 62 GB, and out of which I already use 6 GB. My free is 6046. Shared is this, buffer and caches is, and the available memory is 54 GB. Same with the swap. With the clear command, we can clear this thing. Okay, you just type clear and press enter. Okay, so our next command is pwd. Pwd basically it's a full path name of your current directory. Like if you are working in some projects and you want to copy from one place to another, or you just give the path of the particular file, so you just this command is definitely help you. You know like in which directory you are working. Okay, and the next command is ls command, listing command, in which you can use to list the files or a directory in Linux or other Unix based operating systems. With the ls you know like how many folders and the files are present in your directory. Okay, so if you want to know like if you want to know you don't know how to use the commands and this, you just write a command and press lshelp, so it will give you the information about the detailed information about the regarding the particular shell command. Okay, if you use a, it will minus a, it will do not ignore the entries which starting with almost all, do not list implied. Okay, and if you want to know the detail about this, you so you just put man ls, so it is gives a manual book. It gives the man command is gives the manual book of every command, so you can use to display the user manual of the command that we can run on the terminal. Okay, and if you want to check the version of the command, ls version. Okay, so this is GNU 8.30, copyright has been done in 2018, Free Software Foundation Incorporation. So like if you install any kind of tool, you just put the like I also and you want to know in which version you are working for that tool, so you just type the tool name and write VERSION, and it will give you the version of that particular thing. Okay, our next command is ls space minus lrt. Sorry. Okay, so it will give a long list in which the oldest comes first, like this file I created in April 8, and this is the recent file I created. Okay, which is handy to see which files in a large directory and have recently been changed. Okay, so if you type ls minus lt, so it gives the newest first, like opposite of this. Okay, so this file I recently created, and this file I created on 8 April. Okay, and if we type ls minus lhrt, so it also gives the information about the memory. Like in above command, you can't read it, it is not in the readable form, but now here it is in the readable form. It is something around 1.6 GB, and it is 4.0 K. See this. Okay, now in this command you can see it start with dash d dash d dash. So these are the file type. Okay, I can explain you by this. You can see in the first d, these are the file types, which is a D is for directory. rwx, the green in color is a user permission, r dash x is a group permission, and r dash dash is a in red, it is a others everyone permissions. Okay, what is rwx? Rwx is a r for readable, w for writable, and x for executable. So I'm the user of this system, so I have all the permission for the particular folder or a file. So because I'm admin of this system. Okay, if I want to create a new account and a group account, so I can give the permissions on my choice. I can give the permissions like suppose I'm having a perl file. I don't want someone is to edit that file. I just want to they can execute the file, so I just give the x permission for that. Okay, so the number of hard links, user other name who is using this particular this group name if the permission is giving to the group, so group name, size, date, time, file name. Okay, and here is the number is equal to 4, writable is equal to 2, and executable is equal to 1. Okay, okay, so I will show you how we can change the permissions to the user and group. Okay, so now we back to this, and ls ls minus lhrt. So here is one pdf file rw, user is having a permission for readable and writable, and for other is also having a permission for this rw. Okay, now we can use the command chmod, and we give the permission for 7, because user I want user have to have all the permissions. Okay, so read is 4, 4 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 7, so that's why I type 7. And for group permission I want to execute only. Okay, so I give 1, and for other permissions I also want to execute only. I don't want to give the permission for readable and the writable, so I press 1. Okay, and the file name is 34 this. I press enter. Okay, now I have to check. Now see, I have all the permission, user is having all the permission rwx, and see the group is having only x because I give 1 only executable, and the other everyone permissions is for only for execute because executable is 1. Okay, now if I change to 2, so what are the changes we can see? See, now I give only for the writable because I give 2, 7 2 2. Okay, but if I want to give the permission for writable and executable, what I have to do is chmod 7 for everything, and we have to give the permission for read and write. So what is read is 4 and write is 2, so I have to give 6 6, 4 plus 2 6, and the file name. So now we have to check. See, it gives the permission for read and write. Okay, so suppose if it is a script or a code into the R or a Python or a Perl, now they can't open or execute, they can only execute for that. If I can give the permission, he could read it and execute it. Okay, so our next command is we have to create a directory. Okay, so the command is mkdir, and it make the directory to put write the name of the folder which you want. Like since we are working in code for bio, this is my channel, and we have to check ls minus lt, so we can see the code for bio channel is created, recently created the code for bio channel. Okay, and you can also check with like this. Earlier there is no directory for this, and for changing the directory we just type the cd and cd command is for change the directory, like you are working on the home directory, home ak, and you want to go for the folder which you make, so we just type cd and code for bio, enter. So now the since we make this folder right now, so it is empty, so we just see right now we are in the code for bio directory. Okay, so if you uh, want to go back on that particular folder, you just type cd space dot dot enter. Again you back to the same directory pwd this. And if we want to go to the again, and again you have to create one more directory, and you want to go to the main directory, like directly you want to go to the main directory, just type cd, it gives you the home page. Okay, now our next command is to remove command to remove a file. Okay, so uh, I have a folder right now, so we just type rm and the file name. Okay, so there is no file in this particular directly, only the folder is present. So we just if you want to remove the folder, you just type rm minus r and the folder name. Okay, and it will delete the folder ls, there is no folder right now. Okay, and if you are confused, you just type rm minus help, or if you want to know the detailed information about the command, you just type manual man my rm, sorry, uh, yeah, see, press the enter, you know the whole information about the things. Okay, and press ctrl plus z to close the things. Okay, okay, so now we have to learn how you make a file using a text editor. Okay, so basically in linux there is a basic text editor which name is vi, and which automatically has been installed with your linux version. And so vi, press enter, it will show you the text file editor. Okay, and one more, there are many other text editor like gedit which I used. Install some advanced softwares and press enter, so it open automatically if it is already installed in your system. So if you want to create a new file, you just type vi and the file name c4b like this. And okay, so I already create a file, we just have to quit and vi and code for bio. Now it create a new file, you can see. Okay, and so suppose you want to create this file, this, press I for the insert and then type this channel name is code for bio. Okay, so now you can see I write some text over there, and in the right hand side you can see there are 5 rows and 9 words over there. Okay, I use 5 lines and 9 words. Press escape for the things and semicolon w for save this file. Okay, there now close, sorry, ctrl z and ls, so the file name is this. To read this file you can use more and press the file name, you can see the channel name is code for bio. Okay, now you can copy this file with the copy cp command, cp file code for bio, and you want to copy this file with this code for bio underscore 2. Okay, so our next command is wget command. Okay, with this command we can download the files from the web, so we need a link for that. Download fasta and cdna, and suppose we have to download this file, copy link address and paste, press enter. See, it will start downloading. Okay, so wget command is a free utility for the non-interactive download of files from the web. You can easily download the files from the web with this command. So it takes some time to download. So now our file is downloaded. We have to check. Okay, so here it is, the file with the Homo sapiens grch38cdna. It is in the gz file format, so we have to unzip this file. So gunzip and the file name. Now you can see it is not in the, if you want to again compress this file, you just type gzip and the file name. Okay, it takes some time. See, okay, so now we have to know like what are the things in this file, so you can use the more command and you can see this. Okay, and if we use the head command, head -n3, and give the file, so it will give the 3 lines for the particular file. And if you use head 10, first 3 lines, and if you use the 10, so it gives the first 10 lines. And if you use the tail command, you give n 10, capital H, last 10 lines. You can see it gives, with the tail command, it gives the last 10 lines. Okay, so guys, आज के लिए बस इतना ही. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you have any kind of query, you just write in the comment section, or you can mail me code4bio@gmail.com. I definitely give you the reply. Thank you guys, and please subscribe my channel and share more and more. Thank you so much guys.